place team faces a playoff against the fourth best team from CONCACAF. So nervy times indeed for followers of Argentina. Hey, Aussie Ardiles, what's the feeling back home?
Well, Argentina obviously is very tense. Normally when you play Brazil, it's always going to be very, very tense indeed, but especially in this game. I would say that if Argentina win today, will qualify, but if Argentina lose today, all the ghosts of the past, especially the game against Bolivia when we lost 6-1, are going to appear again. So it's going to be problematic. I believe that at the end Argentina will qualify, but it's going to be a very, very difficult proposition.
Last time they failed to qualify in 1970. They've still got to go to Paraguay and Uruguay in this qualification. Trevor, the flip side, Brazil, the best attack in South America at the moment, scored most goals, but also the best defence as well.
Yeah, it's not always pleasing, to the Brazilian fans who like a more flamboyant approach, but, I think Dunga should be given tremendous credit. He's not listened to what the media have said. He's been his own man, and I think he's molded together a very strong outfit. They've only conceded, they lost one game, wasn't it, against Paraguay, and whilst it'll be tough against Argentina, I think they've got enough in their team to come away with at least a point.
These are live scenes in Lima. Peru against Uruguay is our first game tonight. Peru lost 6-0 when they went to Uruguay back in June 2008. Brazil, then, we know, can qualify tonight. For that to happen, the first part of the equation is that Uruguay must fail to win here in Peru, and that is game one of our triple header. Your commentary team for this one, Kevin Gallagher and Tony Jones.
Many thanks, Rob. Yeah, you're checked there on the Peru team. As you can see, a return here for Nobby Solano, and also Roberto Palacios, whose last appearance was in a 5-1 drubbing by Ecuador nearly 2 years ago. Peru currently bottom of South American qualifier. They've stopped dreaming of South Africa, but Uruguay can still dream, because they're minus Diego Forlan here this evening. Sebastian Abreu will now partner Luis Suarez, with Forlan unavailable. Oscar Tabarez took the unusual step of naming his team on Thursday ahead of Uruguay's flight to Lima for this crucial World Cup qualifier for Uruguay. They're also without the Juventus defender Martin Caceres and Monaco's Diego Perez, but 10 of the 11 are based in Europe, the exception being the Uruguayan goalkeeper who's based in Brazil, that is Castillo, who makes his return here, having missed a number of the qualifying games because of a serious knee injury. Glimpse there of our referee this evening, who is Carlos Chandia, who comes from Chile. Peru then bottom of the qualifying table with just one win, and that was at home to Venezuela a year ago. Not helped by the absence of Paulo Guerrero and Joan Fano, the two strikers who are both suspended, and the coach Jose Del Solo has again ignored the former Chelsea striker Claudio Pizarro and also Jefferson Farfan. They were disciplined by the Peruvian Federation. There's still no way back, even though their 18-month suspension was reduced just to 4 months. Uruguay, who drew 2-2 in Venezuela in their last fixture in June. They were also beaten 4-0 by Brazil. They are currently 6th in South American qualifying. The top 4 automatically make it through to South Africa by right. The 5th placed country will take on the 4th country from North and Central America. It's a position currently occupied by Ecuador, who go to Colombia this evening and are at home against Bolivia, who are next to bottom in their next fixture, which is on Wednesday. But the focus now on Peru and Uruguay. Peru in the white shirts attacking here from left to right. And the media in Peru say that they want the home team here to restore some pride in the nation's football following a 6-0 defeat in qualifying in Uruguay. Bitter memories linger on, Kevin Gallagher, and you can understand exactly why.
Oh, there's nothing worse than when you take an absolute hiding from one nation and you're going to try and recreate, especially when you go at home. And that's the way Peru will be looking at it. They'll be looking to get at them and try and score, something they've not been doing in this campaign.
Peru to have a dreadful goal-scoring record. They've conceded 29 in total. Bolivia have conceded one more, they've conceded 30. The worry for Uruguay is that their away form in qualifying has been disappointing. Only one away win in qualifying, and that was against Colombia a year ago. The next fixture for Uruguay is at home against Colombia, one you can see here on Sky Sports in midweek. And crucially, their final fixture is at home to Argentina. Argentina have stumbled their way through this World Cup qualifying programme, or at least the closing stages of it. Option here for De La Heza. De La Heza, who's now playing in Israel with Better of Jerusalem. So important that Peru make a positive start. Here's Vargas, big favourite to the Peruvian supporters. Had a couple of years in Serie A with Catania, but is now with Fiorentina. De La Heza with the first sight of goal.
Well, he has to have an effort. It's early, he wants to test the goalkeeper. There's no problem for him. He had it well covered.
Still the Uruguayan goalkeeper to return for the last fixture, that 2-2 draw with Venezuela, as we see Abreu, who's in up front instead of the suspended Diego Forlan. Forlan, who will be back for Wednesday's home fixture. RENGIFO up there for Peru. RENGIFO has managed a couple of goals for Peru in World Cup qualifying, a striker who's plying his trade currently in Poland. Peru have managed just 2 goals in their last 6 games, 1-1 in 14 in qualifying, and it's Christian Rodriguez who's been held back then, and it is a first yellow card. Less than 3 minutes played, and that yellow card has been issued to the youngster Carlos Zambrano. Zambrano will now miss Peru's next fixture.
He just gets caught, you know, he just gets caught. Instead of trying to take it with the side of his feet, he's just tried to control it with the studs. A lapse of concentration, pull of the jersey, and you know, it's very early. He's got a lot of minutes left in the game not to collect another card.
Suarez over the free kick. Lugano, the skipper, has gone forward here. Suarez might be tempted to have a go. Suarez once more. Suarez, who's been in outstanding form for Ajax in the Netherlands in the Eredivisie so far this season. He has struggled internationally. Second from the left there is Jose Del Soto, the Peruvian coach. He's their 5th coach in just 2 years when he took over, and 12 months ago he was offering his resignation to the federation. RENGIFO with a header on. What do you make of the decision to bring back Nobby Solano at the age of 34 and also Roberto Palacios at 36? Something that the Peruvian media have speculated upon in these last few days, thinking that it's a backward step for Peru?
Yeah, you see it's a backward step, you know, but yeah, I mean, I'm a believer you're never too old to keep playing and represent your country, you know. And it's just one of those things. They're quality players for Peru. This might be something that needed to steady their ship. And they've scored goals for their country as well, and it's something that Peru have been lapsing in this competition, so they're bringing them back. But they'll always be top because, as we know, there are two strikers that have been left out through the manager's decision to be a little bit stubborn.
No Pizarro, no Farfan for Peru. Abreu is the target. Buchon holds on. Buchon has played in the Copa Libertadores this year, which is the South American equivalent of the UEFA Champions League, with his club Deportivo San Martin. Vargas to the byline, and doing enough to win Peru a corner kick here.
Well, they're not the tallest side, but again, set pieces is a bit of quality at least. It gives them a little bit of a breather from defending. They get up there, get half a chance on the goalkeeper. They've got to try and take it in these situations.
Steer on his toes. RENGIFO just ahead of the goalkeeper along with Chavez. Hasn't been defended at all well. Second good opportunity for Peru, and it's fallen to Nobby Solano.